we present Skyline, a new interactive tool for deep neural network training that supports in-editor computational performance profiling, visualization, and debugging. A critical challenge with using deep neural networks in practice is that they can be incredibly computationally expensive and time-consuming to train, ranging from hours to weeks. And because of this, deep learning developers are incentivized to debug and tune their models for computational performance. After implementing their models, developers today rely on separate profiling tools to help with performance debugging. Some tools are command line based, while others provide high-level summaries and/or show low-level traces. But the key problem with all of these existing tools is that they lack the feedback needed to inform users about how the profiling data is linked to the code they write. To address these issues, we built Skyline. Skyline is a new system that allows deep learning developers to visualize and interact with performance data directly in their development environment. The key idea is that Skyline brings domain-specific performance metrics, such as the training throughput and memory usage, along with their breakdowns, into the editor itself. To close the feedback loop, Skyline's visualizations are linked to specific lines of code. They update automatically in the background when the code is changed, and they can also be manipulated, leading to mutations to the batch size in the code that suggest how to achieve the manipulated performance. Let's walk through how we could use each of Skyline's features to investigate the performance of a model. Here we've loaded ResNet-50, a popular neural network used for image classification. Skyline focuses on a model's training throughput and memory usage. Throughput helps indicate how well the underlying hardware is being utilized, and so generally higher is better. A model's memory usage is important because it dictates whether or not a model will fit on the underlying hardware. First up are the breakdowns. On the left is a breakdown of the model's operation runtimes, and to its right is a breakdown of the operation's memory usage. We can use these visualizations to figure out which parts of the model take a long time to run or use up a lot of memory. For example, this layer 3 operation takes the longest to run, whereas it does not use up the most memory. Notice how the breakdowns are linked. Hovering over the runtime bar also highlights its associated memory bar and the line of code. If the relevant line of code is not in view, clicking on the bar will open up the relevant file and place the cursor on that line. This layer 3 operation was actually implemented as a module, which is a group of operations. Because of this, we can double-click this bar to view a breakdown of the operations inside the module. This process lets us drill down to specific parts of the model while investigating performance. Now, suppose we're concerned about the memory usage of this downsample operation. What can we do? Well, Skyline's inline performance markers, these blue dots, indicate the lines of code for which Skyline has performance information. So we can simply hover over this marker and we would see that that line of code does not use up a significant amount of memory. What if we wanted to achieve a higher throughput? One potential way is with a larger batch size, a parameter that the developer sets for training. To do this, we can drag the throughput bar chart upwards, and Skyline will suggest batch sizes that we can use by directly modifying the code. Notice how the other visualizations also change. Skyline uses predictions to help show developers how changes in the batch size affect other parts of the model, such as its memory usage. Dragging the memory bar chart has a similar effect. In summary, we present Skyline, a new interactive tool for deep neural network training that supports in-editor computational performance profiling, visualization, and debugging. By being present inside the editor, Skyline lets developers avoid disruptive context switches when debugging performance. And we hope that these features will also empower them to look for ways to improve the performance of their models while they do their development.